Sally Cat in the building was shaking.
How you doing, baby? Where you calling from?
Oh, yeah, I'm in New York right now. Chef is in New York. Just, been a busy week for me.
I bet. It's Hot 97.5 blazing today's hottest music, the Cali Cat Show. Raekwon The Chef, Wu-Tang Clan on the line right now. First of all, congratulations to your second album, IMMOBILARITY, going platinum after 17 years. That's a big deal. Congrats. How you feeling?
That's the stuff. I'm chilling. But thank you for those, great accolades. And, it's just, to me, it's all about being a great artist and just giving my fans the best of me, Glad y'all like it.
Absolutely. It's funny because me and one of my best friends was talking last night, and he's from New York. He's from Hempstead. He freaked out when I told him that I was going to be talking to you today.
That's what's up.
We were like, yo, why is your name Raekwon The Chef? Like, why is it Raekwon? Because that's not your real name.
Well, every rapper got an alias, though. But, Raekwon was the name that I was given when I was a 5 to 7 at one point. Now I gave myself to being a Muslim. But it was a name that I always kept with me, My whole name is actually Shalal Raekwon, so when I came into the game, I didn't want the people to call me Shalal. I felt like it was too difficult for them to pronounce, so I just ran with Raekwon. And then the Clan gave me the Chef. They threw that on there because they felt like, when you get in the studio, you always coming up with different flavors and different ideas, and, you the cooker. So I'm like, all right, I'll take that. It makes sense.
I even said something like that. I was like, the chef, maybe because he cooking up stuff in the studio, and my boy started laughing. I'm like, no, for real. But look, I was right.
Yeah.
I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, you got it, though, but that's my style. I mean, like you said, being in the game for so long and, making platinum albums and, continuing to keep working, that's what it's all about with me, though. When you made me feel good when you spoke on my 1999 release of IMMOBILARITY. That was my second solo album, and, now I'm like 6 albums deep. So, I'm just glad people could recognize it and it's reaching the heights that it's supposed to.
One thing that I do love about you is that, you got your son, your father, and he just had his 14th birthday not too long ago.
Yeah.
What'd you buy him? Did he ask for something specific?
It's so ill. It's like my son is like, he's not your average 14-year-old. It's like he's more an adult youngster. He likes to travel. What he wanted to do, he just wanted to chill. He wanted to go out with the family. I think his mom's had bought him some headphones. He wanted some wireless joints or something. He's starting to listen to more of his music now by himself. He's more worried about an allowance though.
Of course.
That's his thing. He's trying to make sure he grows. So
these kids want to save up their pennies. And what's funny is that my cousins, I feel like sometimes I'm like, damn, how much money you got in that piggy bank? You got more money than me over here.
Exactly.
Raekwon The Chef from Wu-Tang Clan on the line right now, talking Wu Year's Eve. But before we get to that, I know you're doing some new music. Got another album coming out. What's going on with that?
Oh man, the music side, that's my life. I'm like Stevie Wonder when it comes to that. And on the music game is definitely where I'm at right now. I'm feeling so good with my new production, and my team is fighting hard for me to, really make this classic be what it is. And we're going to promote it, though. So get ready for something definitely first quarter next year.
Good.
17 is going to be a beautiful year for the chef, and we're going to give you guys something real dope, real soon.
Wu Year's Eve 2017 at the Access inside Planet Hollywood. Are you excited?
Yes. Of course. I mean, we've been really brainstorming hard about this show, and, I'm definitely excited to come out there and the Wu, we're going to get it in and, give you guys those classics y'all love to hear. So
yes,
get ready, y'all.
When was the last time that all 9 of you guys did a show together?
The Roots Picnic show up in New York City was the last event that we all did together. It was a couple of months ago. And it was the Roots thing they have every year. And this one was actually in Manhattan, right in the middle of the city. So we was all there and it was dope.
Nice.
We had the Roots band playing with us. It was
nice.
Dope.
That's amazing. Now it's going to be New Year's Eve. So I feel like this is going to be even a bigger special moment.
Yeah, it's going to be dope though, just to be able to do it up in, Planet Hollywood, the Access, it's going to be dope, man, to have people come out and celebrate the new year with us, and, we vibe to some real hip-hop music, and, you get a chance to catch guys sing some of these dopest classics. And, you know, because that's what we do. We specialize in classics. So, you know, people of all ages come out and support, and that makes us feel good, though, you know, because that, yo, you know, you never know who's going to be in the crowd, whether it's youngsters or OGs or parents that really, you know, respect the music. So I look forward to seeing all of that in Vegas. It's going to be dope.